Okay, I am live. I don't see people yet. Oh, okay. People are coming in. This is exciting. Hi, friends. I'm gonna wait till people filter in a little bit more, and then I'm gonna start getting some of our amazing cast in here for some interviews. So today I'm gonna be interviewing over the next hour. We're gonna have, in this order, the wonderful Carlos Penavega, Tommy Reagan, Alexa Vega, Ben Milliken, Rodney Hicks, and Gianna Harris. So join us. I will also be, putting the movie on very softly in the background because this is a premiere party after all. Look how exciting! Woo, woo, woo! Yay! Thank you, Paramount. Okay, so people are still coming in. I want to start off by thanking you guys for being here. I'm looking at your comments, so keep sending them in. I want to know who has seen the movie. Let me know. Comment. Have you seen the movie? And if you haven't, what are you doing with your life? See the movie. It's so fun, and it's on digital right now. So you can get it on Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and Google Play, and a bunch of other things as well. Hi, guys. Okay, I think let's go ahead and start. I'm loving all of your comments and I see all of your hearts, so thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead. This is the first time I've ever added somebody, so bear with me. Carlos, how do I add you? I watched a video about this. Somebody comment and tell me how to do this. Do I click that? No. Oh my goodness. Carlos, how do I add you? Wow. I'm sorry, guys. This is my first time. Do I do this? Carlos? Do I add you? No. Oh, I just sent you the video. Okay. You click on the two people. Oh, thank you. Thank you, person. I very much appreciate you. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to get Carlos. Whew. That made me nervous. Okay, I just requested him.
What's up?
Oh!
Hey, I think we have the same posters in our house. It's so weird.
Whoa, look at that. That's pretty cool.
Wow, but
I'm watching you on my screen right now. Look at you.
Hey, oh, hello. You know what?
Wait, no, sorry, that's Vaughn. My bad.
Oh wow.
Wow. Sorry.
Actually on my right now.
Yes. Oh, there I am, looking a little bit haggard.
I'm a little bit ahead of you, but it's okay.
Okay, cool.
But
hey, did you see?
I'm gonna pause it.
Did you get your super cool box from Paramount?
And my kids have been they're more excited to roll it around the house than actually play with it.
Well, it's super cool. It's like a nice little keepsake of our movie for forevermore. So I only have you for a few minutes.
Yeah.
So
let's talk.
I want to ask you what your favorite scene is in our movie.
Favorite scene? You know, I really do love when we all first meet Oak for the first time.
I love that scene.
And he's playing, and then you walk in the door, and you're just like, "What is this?" And it's just this awesome, moment because Pedro hasn't seen you for a long time, and it's just like the gang's getting back together.
Yes. And then we're like reminiscing about how we started the band when we were 13, which is really sweet.
Oh yeah, no, I loved it. That's kind of, I mean, I've watched it multiple times now, but that's kind of.
Me too.
That's kind of at the part that I'm at right now.
Yes, I love it. And what was your favorite thing about your character?
This is more of like a personal thing, but I love that I was able to like keep my scruff and have my shaved side, and like he was so me that like to me that was so much fun. I showed all my tattoos, like nothing was hidden. Normally it's like airbrush, do everything. Let's Yep. This was like
you got to bring your sense of humor to Pedro as well.
Heck yeah, no, I had so much fun. I loved wearing the wig too.
The wig was amazing. Your long wig.
I think mine was one of the better ones.
That was a good wig. That was definitely a good wig. Mine was like, because I had the blue hair underneath it. So I don't know if you remember, they had to like braid it and then bunch it under this big black wig. So it just looks like I have like an inhumane amount of hair.
Yes. No. I remember. But hold on. I think the blue hair was awesome.
Thank you. I love the blue hair. I actually pierced my nose for it too, and I ended up loving it, so I kept it.
Wait, you pierced your nose for the movie?
Yeah, I did. I pierced it for the movie.
Already had it. Okay.
Oh, I kind of went all in on this, Carlos. Like in the script, it said I had dreadlocks, and then I was talking to Sean about it, and he was like, "What do we want to do with your hair? We want to do something drastic and different. Do you want to do dreadlocks?" And I was like, "What if we dyed it blue?" He was game, so I did it.
I've thought about it. I'm like, could I do it? I don't know if my hair could do it because it's kind of, I'm getting old.
You'd have to bleach it blonde, Carlos, and
Alexa,
then dye it.
The kitchen saying absolutely not.
I think you should go with hot pink.
You know what? I did want to go. You know what? Like how like Bieber went like that, like blonde color at some point, like that silver color. I was like, babe, can I do the Bieber hair? And she was like, absolutely not.
I think you could rock it. That leads me to my next question. How was it working with your wife, but in a different relationship? Because I know you guys do a lot of stuff where you get to play love interests, but in this, it was totally different. You kind of had to be like a distant relationship. What was that like?
You know what? It was super fun. It was definitely different, and we didn't really have any scenes together, which was, I mean, there was that one by the car.
Right.
I think. And then one talking to Oak, but that was it.
Yeah, that's true. Was it weird?
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of like hi and bye. When normally we sing together. I mean, what was funny was that, you know, like normally she's like a love interest. And this time I was like, oh, you're not the love interest. There's this girl, Janelle. And I think it was like, oh my gosh, I love Janelle. I know Janelle. That's great.
Yeah, we go way back. I'm going to talk to her all about that in about 20 minutes when I call your house again. But this time
it's good.
To your wife.
I'll be halfway through the movie.
So now I got to move over to Tommy. But thank you so much for joining and enjoy the movie, Los.
Yes, have fun. And I'll be on here just watching and listening.
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
I don't know.
Say bye, Carlos.
Without staying on.
What?
I said, I'm not sure how I exit out.
Oh, I got you. I'm going to exit you, and then I'm going to call Tommy. Okay, love you. Bye.
No, I'm going to freeze frame.
All right, cool, guys. I successfully added my first person. Thanks for bearing with me on that. Now I'm going to go to our amazing Tommy Reagan. He plays our Mighty Oak. And why is this not working? Oh, there we go. How do I, viewers? Okay, Tommy, there you are, add. Woo. What's up? There he is. Hi, Tomcat.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? Are you watching the movie?
No. I didn't even realize it was a premiere party, but I was
we're just partying. It's a premiere party for our fans to share the movie with them. Yeah. For those of you who don't know this wonderful person, this is the incredible Tommy Reagan, and he makes his film debut as our wonderful Oak in Mighty Oak. And Tommy, I want you, I know you don't like talking about yourself and your accomplishments because you're so humble, but I want you to tell everybody how this movie came to be because of your song.
So I was at a charity event performing an original song called Chasing, and I think I don't really know. It's hard to explain like how that made the movie, but I think just that song Chasing and what people thought of the song, I think that's kind of what led to the making of the movie and kind of inspired the story for it.
That's so amazing. Do you know how cool that is that at 8 years old, well, you're not 8 anymore, you're 12 now, but you were 8 when you wrote this song and that inspired an entire movie. That is so special.
Thank you.
Everybody, Tommy is the most modest sweetheart, but you need to see this movie, if not just to see him shred on the guitar. It is Incredible. I remember the first time I heard you play the guitar, Tommy, and my mouth just like fell to the ground.
I really appreciate that. I don't know how to take that because I don't know. It's, I mean, seeing you act is pretty insane too. I mean, I learned a lot of things just from watching you in the scenes.
Tommy, my favorite scenes are scenes with us in the movie because you were so present with me. Like you were really acting and playing with me, and that's really rare, especially in somebody that was 10 years old. I want to ask you what your favorite scene in the movie is.
I think my favorite scene is the one where like where I'm crying, like I'm like screaming and crying with you, like because that was a really emotional scene for me, and it was really hard to get into that state. And I think that just like looking back on that, like that's a moment like that I feel like I've been on working on that specific element of acting. Like I've worked on that a lot, and being able to do that, like watching myself back, like I'm pretty proud of myself because
You should be.
A lot of hard work went into just that scene in particular.
Tommy, that is such a hard scene, and we're not going to give it away, but it's a very intense, sad moment with our two characters. And Tommy had to really just go to this very emotional place, and you had never done that before. And I mean, as an adult, it's hard to get into that mindset, but at 10 years old, for you to slip into that was so amazing. And every time I watch that scene, I cry. You always make me cry.
Thank you.
Now I want to know, I asked Carla, I feel like I'm going to ask these questions to everybody when I guest them, but what was your favorite thing about Oak?
I think my favorite thing about Oak is just how positive he was, because there's so many things in his life that he could be like, oh my gosh, like my life is so hard, but he just had this like innocence to him that made his mindset so positive, and that's kind of what's so lovable about Oak.
I can't believe you're only 12. When I talk to you, you're like a little adult. You have such insight about people and things, and I just love you, Tomcat.
Love you too.
So before I have to go and speak to the wonderful Alexa, oh, look at you. Look at you, little cutie and Alexa on my screen. Your hair was so long. I want you to tell viewers what is next for you.
So what's next before I tell you what's next for me, what's next for you after this live stream is to go follow me on Instagram.
Yes.
And
like a pro.
I'm working on a new album right now, and I have a few albums out on Spotify and Apple Music and every streaming platform, so you guys can go check my music out there. But I have a new album that I'm working on right now, and I'm pretty sure I have a few movie projects coming up.
Yes, you do. Amazing. Look, he already knows how to plug himself like a pro. Follow him. Big things coming for my sweet little Tomcat. Love you, Tommy. I'm so proud of you. You're amazing in this movie. And I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay, love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
You guys, he's so cute. I love him so much. Okay, cool. So now, let me look at my list and make sure I'm moving on to the right person. Yes, I'm going to get Alexa Penavega. All right. Alexa Penavega. Yes, these are to the stars earrings, Lynn. Thank you. I love you. All right, we got Lex. Lex!
Hello.
Hi, cutie.
Sorry, I was feeding the kids. I'm getting in front of the poster too. I'm getting in front of the poster.
Oh my gosh. First of all, tell everybody about your two adorable kiddos.
My little roly-polies. I'm obsessed with these boys. Actually, Kingston is in this like climbing stage where he wants to like fit himself into these like weird little places.
Oh.
And I literally had to like move this piece of furniture. I don't know how he wedged himself behind it, but that was what was happening. So I just put him in a stick chair. I gave him some food, and now Daddy took over.
That is amazing. Every time I chat with you, whenever we do press, you're like super mom. I remember like one of them specifically, like you were kind of coming in and out because you were like, we don't have a sitter right now. And then I could hear Ocean being like, Mama, you're like, hold on, sweetie, Mommy's doing an interview.
You know, and we've always said like we put family first, but we really do. Like we don't have anything like that. The only time we have extra help is when we're on set. But it's been really good because it's forced us to have to find that balance. And then we're actually there for our kids. We're the ones raising them. But date night. So I'm like, babe, I think we need to hire a sitter just so that we can go have us time.
Yeah, I think date nights are so important. I think that's so great.
Yes, don't ever stop dating your husband.
I
That is
love
key.
that. A great piece of advice, and I always say that too. I think it's so important.
So good.
Beautiful,
So good.
Lex. So I've known you, wow, how long have we really known? Maybe like 10 years? Just from the audition scene?
I think even more because I was only 18 or 19 during Ruby.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Long time. A very long time. But this is the first time we've actually gotten to work together, which is so great.
yes.
And I want to know, oh, sorry, you go first.
No, I just was saying, I've been talking you up in interviews because I always, a set, the number one on the call always sets the tone of the set. And sometimes you get some people who show up with these big egos, or they have, you can just work with some serious turd whoppers. You have no idea.
I love when you say turd whopper. It makes me so happy.
Listen, it's true. There are some whopping turds out there, but you are just so, you're not only so talented, you are so fun to work with. You have zero ego, and that, I'm telling you, you're going to have like such a long career because of it. Like, not only are you just a fantastic actress you are so awesome in this movie. You're just fun to be around, and you set the tone on set, and you made everybody rise to the occasion, which was really good.
Well, that means so much to me because I have been a fan of yours for so long. You've been in the industry for so long, and you are such an amazing you're such an amazing actress, and it's been an honor to work with you. And
guys, this is a love fest. That's
this is a
what's
full-on
happening
love
here.
fest.
So if you're tuning in,
truly though, I mean, I feel like, I've said this before in interviews, but we only had 14 days to shoot this movie, but the bond that we all connected, the cast, was really special, and that doesn't always happen, right?
No, it's like summer camp. That's the best way to explain it. Like, that like special feeling you get going to summer camp. You get super close with everyone there, and by the end of summer camp, you feel like you've known everyone for years, and the last thing you want to do is leave. And that's kind of what this set was. It wasn't some like glitz and glamour movie. This was a labor of love from everyone.
It was.
And everyone who was there wanted to be there. It wasn't this like
absolutely.
Oh, I'm here for the paycheck, because that's not what this movie was about.
I completely agree. The question I have for you before I have to move on is,
oh, sorry.
No, because I love your answer. I read an article that you did where you talked about like what drew you to this film and what this film meant to you, and you talked about how what this film signified hope, and I really loved that. Can you talk a little bit about that and like what it maybe meant to you?
Absolutely. It's so funny because sometimes when we're down in our life, we have this expectation of what we think hope should look like, but for all of these characters, hope came in the smallest package. Like, you literally have this little boy, Tommy, who is this 10-year-old little boy who transforms the lives of all of these adults. They'd given up on their dreams. They lost hope. They thought that, this is the end. I'm just gonna go about my life in this way, and in walks this little boy and flips their entire world upside down. So it just makes me go like, man, I appreciate my kids so much because they instill so many awesome values in us as parents. So don't dismiss kids, guys. Kids can bring you so much hope and so much joy, and I feel like Tommy did that for all the characters.
He absolutely did. I love that. I feel like I could talk to you for the entire hour because
I'm sorry. I know.
No, Lex. I love the way you look at the world. I do. I really love the way you look at. I'm gonna FaceTime you guys this week just to talk to you, just because you make me feel good about life.
We love you. We miss you. Call us whenever.
I
want
will.
to help you.
I will. Everybody, the wonderful Alexa. She plays Valerie, Oak's mom, and she's fantastic. So, thank you so much.
Thank you. Love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye. This is so fun. It's like a little reunion. Okay, let me look at my list. Next, I have Ben. The thing that makes me sad about, I wish that we could all be together watching this movie right now is what I mean. But we're all distancing. We're all being safe. And, I almost accidentally requested my mom, which would have been hilarious. Sorry, Mom. I see you watching, Mom. Love you, Mom. Benny!
Hey!
Benny!
How you doing?
How are you doing?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I am also fantastic. So Benny is quarantining with his 5-year-old.
Yes, he's 5. He turned 5 in June.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, he's like a little human now, like an
That
actual little person with opinions and points of views, and they don't often in line with mine. So, I mean, it's a journey. It's really a journey.
I can
But
imagine. I mean, every day you've got to think about ways to keep him occupied, right? And like entertained during quarantine.
you know what? Here's the thing. Teachers do not get enough credit in the world.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
We're having trouble handling one. How they do it with 30 kids? How they do it?
It's beyond
Just
me.
teachers, we love you.
Yes, we do. We send you all of our love.
All of it.
Benny, I miss you. I was
I
just
miss you
chatting.
too.
Oh, I was just saying like how I wish, that we could all be together having in normal pre-COVID times, we would all get together, we'd premiere this
Yeah.
movie together and watch this film, and we can't do that right now, which is sad, but
No, it's
at least
sad. It's
through
sad. But hey,
technology, we can do this.
thank God for Instagram, right? I mean, we're here.
Thank goodness. So I want to know what drew you to this movie, to the story.
Well, I read the script and I thought it was phenomenal. I mean, Matt
Yeah.
Allen did such an incredible
Matt
job at writing the
Allen.
script. I mean, Matt Allen, you're the bomb.
We love
But
you.
I was really, because I had just come off of Bosch and I had just come off another movie playing very serious bad guy characters, and I was really just looking to play a character that was just fun.
Yeah, you definitely did.
And there was just a goofball and just but still had so much heart.
Yeah.
So that's what really it came along at the perfect time.
Yes.
I just read it and I'm like, this is the guy I've been looking for.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
meant to be. It came in a time
Yeah.
that you really needed it. And
Yeah.
it's interesting what you say about Darby, that you wanted, what you liked about him was that he was goofy, but he still had heart, because that is
Yeah.
something that I really do love about Darby. And specifically, there's a scene, not giving anything away because it's in the trailer, where Gina is talking about how she feels like
Yeah.
Oak is the reincarnation of her brother. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of an out there statement.
I mean,
Everybody
it's out
is looking at her like she is crazy, except for Darby.
Except for
you.
Darby.
Because
I'm going to be honest with you.
You're a sweetheart.
I think Darby is the only character in the band that would actually go there in his mind and say, you know what, that could be real.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But
Maybe.
also, like, Darby does have a big heart. He
Yeah.
knows that it might be out there, but he wants to support his friend
Yeah.
too.
I
So,
mean, and
I
that
just
was the
love
thing.
watching you in that scene. Like, when I'm making points, you're like, it's a little
I
weird,
mean-
but okay.
I mean, it's valid. It's a valid point. I think the thing about Darby is the most important thing to him on the planet is this group of people.
Yes.
And he wants them to be together, no matter what, always. So, and that's the thing about him is he'll do anything to keep because we're a family, ultimately.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I really loved about him as well. He knew his tribe.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. And you know what else is so fun too is that it felt like we were honestly a tribe.
We
Like,
were.
I've said this in interviews before, but usually the really long days on set, you get a break. Sometimes the actors just go to their own little corners. They need a moment,
Yeah.
quiet time. I
Yeah.
get it. It's a lot of energy. But with us, whenever there was a break, we were always together talking, hanging
I
out.
mean, let's be honest, this did not feel like work
No.
at all.
No. It was so fun. I mean, I remember you had a guitar and we were just jamming out.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of the best times. We really were. We really were a little tribe. It was awesome.
I love it so much. I'm
Mhm.
watching the movie right now, and it just makes me
Yeah.
look back and watch it. I hope everybody gets to watch it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, tune in.
This is our wonderful Ben Milliken. He plays Darby. It's so fun. Love you. Thank you for
Love
joining
you.
me. Say bye, everyone. Say
Bye, guys.
Yay! All right. So I'm looking at my list. And next, I'm going to call upon the wonderful Rodney Hicks. Rodney, I'm coming for you. Okay, I'm clicking on this thing. Here we go. Rodney, Rodney.
Hey, hey.
Hi, I hear you, but I don't see you.
Oh, I'm up here.
Wait, why can't I see you? It still says I'm waiting for you.
Ah, my video's on here.
Weird. Okay, well, I can hear you. Can everyone see Rodney? Hopefully. This is so strange. Yeah, I can't see you, but Rodney, let me call you back again.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try this. Wait, are you still there? No. Okay. I'm gonna try this one more time. Bear with me, guys. Technology. Oh, he's on. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I can't see him. There he is!
There
I
we
can
are.
see you now.
Hey.
Hi, babe. I miss you.
I miss you so much, and I love our just keeping in touch with each other.
I know. This is
Oh,
so
I miss
special.
you, honey.
It almost makes me want to cry. I have a story about Rodney that I wanna tell. I met Rodney for the first time at the table read, and then I wanted to get some lunch, and you were like, you know what? I'll come with you. So we went. Remember, we went to the
Yes.
little restaurant. We sat there and we just talked for like an hour and a half.
Soul
shared-
findings, yeah.
Soul finding, and you shared with me such beautiful stories, and I shared with you,
Yeah.
you know, things that I was going through, and we just so connected.
Yes.
And your energy and your spirit and your kindness is so uplifting to be around.
I'm reflecting that right back to you, honey, because
I love
like
it.
Ben just said, we were a tribe.
It
Doing
was a
this stuff.
tribe. And I feel like when you watch this movie, oh, you're on my screen right now. Hold on. There you
Oh,
are.
yes.
I feel like when you watch this film was already written with so much love. You know, it was there in the script. But everybody brought their heart and their energy and their love every single day to set. Don't you feel it
Absolutely.
when you watch this movie?
Oh gosh, yeah. You know, it's great. You know, when you do movies, you don't know how it's gonna all be put together. And I've seen it now twice, and I've cried about 3 times. Like, really, that scene with you and Tommy, man. Oh,
He makes me
it's-
cry.
it's so heartbreaking because you're like, wow. I mean, there's so
Yeah.
many scenes, you know, and Gianna, and like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
just really. I think my favorite scene, though, it's so random. It's the scene when you and Carlos were arguing, right? And we're all like in the camera like was following you guys.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It looked so amazing on film, and then it was. I think I love that scene because I remember how many times we had to do it all in one
Oh my
take.
gosh. Yeah, it was such a hard scene. I felt so bad for Bob because he had to move backwards with the camera.
Yeah.
And like we're trying to walk at a natural pace, but also not run into him and not look like we're
So good.
waiting for the camera.
Oh,
You're right though. It was so funny, like thinking back to it, how difficult it was, and then watching it back and seeing
But
it on
you know,
camera.
you never, you know, here's the thing, you know, the pressure never showed on anybody. Like,
Yeah.
it was just, we all just had this is what we're doing, but we're not just doing a film. I loved us all getting together to have lunch together, to have our dinners together. And
I
like,
know.
when do you get that? You know?
It was a really special experience.
Uh-huh.
I want to know what your favorite thing about your character DB was.
I love that he was a sage.
Yes.
That he felt like a sage outside of not believing Gina in regards to reincarnation. But I feel like he was just there for her without
He was.
questioning her past, without saying, honey, you know you went through a lot of trauma. I mean,
You
you know,
did. Let's be real.
let's keep it real, right? But I love that everybody in the movie was there to really support this woman who went through so much, and this young boy who's going through so much. And like, I cry because I'm like, wow, this whole thing about chosen family, honey. It's
yes.
just was spectacular. And the fact that we all genuinely wanted to be around each other. Like,
I know.
it was easy. It was easy.
Didn't you feel that too? Like I know I keep talking about this in interviews, but there was something really magical about that first table read. Do you agree? When we all met and we sat around this table in a conference room and we read the script, and I just looked around and I was like, this is gonna be.
We went in. Yeah, because no one just kind of read the script, oh, table read. We all were like, and we're filming now. And like, it was, and no one, it was just, there was no egos. It was just, everyone was just there for the ride that we were on. And then, come on, when Paramount picked it up, we were like, this little film that could.
It really is the little film that could. I can't believe it. Like, I don't know about you, but the first time I watched the movie when the Paramount logo came on, I was like, it's real! It's real!
This guy too.
Right?
It was all about that Paramount sign, honey. I was like,
we did it. We made this sweet little movie in 14 days, sometimes doing what, like 5 locations a day. Just go, go, go.
In that white van.
Oh my God. And here we are. And also, like,
here we are.
Let's talk about how great it was to film in Ocean Beach. And it really does feel like a character in the movie too, right?
Very much so, yes. Very much so. Very much so. It's the unspoken character in the movie, but is speaking through waves. Like, seeing the young kids, like, on there, like, just... another favorite part was when they were surfing.
Yes.
And there was a freedom to that.
Oh,
that, like,
I love it. I love that.
they can do anything, and they did. With
with some beautiful music behind it as well.
It was great. I mean, the music is sick, and I think one of my favorite 3 lines was, and this is Sean. Like, I didn't know it was going to be cut this way. When DB says "I love you" to his daughter, like, if you watch it back, it's a very quick thing. But I believe to see a man say "I love you," you didn't see his wife, so you know me. I just thought he was like gay, and that he just, his husband kind of deceased, and he had to go through his own grieving, right?
Oh, and I love the way you go. I love you.
Yeah, but
I gotta tell you every morning, every minute.
Yeah.
It's like tomorrow, and nothing's promised. I love you.
Yeah, we don't see that a lot, and to see this girl just, I know, and you have the opposite with, and Tommy, his mother said the same thing, and she's dealing with all the things she's dealing with. So I celebrate the celebration of overcoming that the film really, really celebrates and magnifies, that it can get better and life gets better. And to see Gina's journey go from, okay, I'm going to think about me. I'm going to think about me. And then she's like, oh, this is not about my brother. This is about this human being right in front of me. And honey, you wore that role out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. We had so much fun.
Y'all need to see this movie, because this woman, frame by frame, she holds it, honey.
Love you so much. You're the best. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your heart with us. Everybody, Rodney Hicks, our wonderful DB, like a standout in the movie. Love you, Rodney.
I love you, Janelle. You.
Thanks for joining.
Peace, everyone. Bye.
Oh, you guys, this is making me sad. It's just making me want to go back and relive the whole experience. Our cast was amazing. Okay, now we are going to the wonderful Gigi. Let's see. Are you in here? How do I get ya? How do I get ya? Gigi, can you send me a request if you haven't already? I'm trying to find her. Oh, there's a lot of requests, you guys. I gotta find Gigi. There she is. Woo! The pressure. I am sweating. I'm hot. Hi, Gigi.
Hey.
Look How are your hair. I love your hair.
Thank you.
This is amazing. Gianna Harris, everybody. She plays Emma.
I'm the daughter that says I know.
Yes, she is. Do you want to tell everybody a little bit about your character? I love your character so much.
Oh, I love Emma so much. So Emma is Oak's best friend, and she is the person that gives Oak the guitar. And, she's always there for Oak and always wants the best for him, and kind of she's grown up around, Gina, and because her father is so involved with all of them, she's kind of grown up around them, so she knows them, and she's like, so these are telling Oak, like, these are the things that are happening right now that you need to watch out for. So she's just really,
I love it.
wants the best for Oak. And
I love it. And like, she's very protective over him too, right? Like, can you talk about the scene where Oak is being bullied, which is heartbreaking, to see that, and how you step in?
Yeah. Oak's character, I guess, is kind of like, shy and kind of not very open with everything, and the start, he goes through this crazy development, but Emma is there for him. She's there to protect him and make sure that no one hurts him, or because that's how I am too, so it was really easy going into this character, and she stands up for the good people.
That's amazing. I love the line too where he's like, I could take care of myself. You're like, yeah, no. Just like a little bit of sass.
Yeah, of course.
I want to know what your favorite scene in the movie is. Or actually, your favorite scene that you got to do in the movie.
I have two, actually.
Okay, let's hear about it. We got time. I'm speeding through, actually. I need to, chill out.
Okay. So my first scene, you're actually in it, when I'm piercing Oak's ear.
Oh, I love it.
It
So
was
cute.
so crazy and fast and weird, and it was kind of gross, but it was just a lot of fun to film because it was just really, really fast, and just something that a lot of people don't film, like piercing an ear. So
Yeah.
it was really funny. We were in that tiny little bathroom.
Oh my gosh, that's right. At Lestat's.
Yeah, I was at Lestat's, and that was a lot of fun. But my other one, this one's kind of on the sadder side, but I was talking about Gina's backstory. And
Oh yes, yeah.
And we were in the water, and we were just talking about everything that.
It's a really beautiful scene between the two of you in the water, and the beautiful music. It's just a very touching scene.
Yeah, and that's also shows her side of wanting to protect him and to make sure that he knows exactly what he's going into.
I love that so much. Yeah. Can you tell everybody about how you and Tommy met? I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. So me and Tommy, we met in probably 2017. We were on tour for School of Rock together.
Woo!
So we got to do this amazing process of going on tour. And for tour is you basically live together.
Oh, yeah.
You live together. And since we did school, we really lived together because we'd wake up and then we'd be in our pajamas, head down to school, eating breakfast. We did everything together. We'd eat breakfast together. We'd do school together. And then, that little time before, we would hang out. And then we'd all go to the show together. We'd do our show. And then we'd get home, eat dinner together. And then
lots of bonding time.
Yeah, go to our rooms and sleep, which was not a lot of sleeping because, we were so busy all the time. But, I think it really helped for our characters that we'd known each other for a while.
Oh, your chemistry. Yeah, your chemistry together is so beautiful.
Yeah, he's like a brother to me, and that's how Emma is with Oak.
So, since you had this amazing relationship with Tommy, how did it come about that you got to be in this movie? Was it did he call, did they call and say, we want you to be part of this film? How was that process, kind of?
It was actually funny. It was a regular audition that my agent had sent out, and they were like, you just auditioned for our movie.
And they're like, wait a second.
Yeah. And
wow.
He called us. Frank, Tommy's dad, called us, and he was like, hey. And it was weird, because we were like, is he just calling to say hi? We didn't know why he was calling. But so we just thought he was going to say, hello, and how are you guys? But he was like, no, you auditioned for this movie that we're working on, and we want you to be part of it. So it was really
wow.
It was really special to get that call.
Also, very meant to be that you just happened to audition for this project, and then it was the one that Tommy was a part of.
Yeah, it was just so insane.
That's so amazing.
It's a family thing where I've been getting into spirituality and the universe lately.
I love that. Me too.
So seeing that I auditioned for this, I was like, wow, the universe is really putting this in front of me, saying this is your path.
I love that. I really love that. Well, Gigi, I gotta let you go so I can call our amazing Sean, but will you please tell everybody what's next for you?
Yeah, so currently I'm working on a girls group. We're called Journey. And
wait, sorry, I wooed over while you were saying that. What is the name of it one more time?
enjoy the journey.
Love.
Yeah, which is also kind of meant to be. So
I love it.
Yeah, please go check us out at Enjoy the Journey on Instagram. And
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Gigi has an amazing voice. Love you. Gigi. So proud of you. Wish I could give you hugs.
Yes.
Thanks.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, I want to hug everybody and I can't. All right, I'm going to get our amazing director up on here, Mr. Sean McNamara, if I can figure this out. Guys, honestly, the pressure of like trying to find the person to guest on time while you all watch me is making me hot. Like I'm stressed out. Sean, there you are. Oh my God, I keep accidentally almost guesting my mother. That would be hilarious. She would be so stressed out. Sean!
Hey, how's it going?
You got your Paramount box?
I do.
I love it. I got mine too. Oh, this thing is falling on me. I'm watching it right now, Sean. It's taking me back.
That's awesome.
So,
Right.
the wonderful Sean McNamara, we worked together on my first movie ever 13 years ago, Bratz, the movie.
That's wild. 13 years ago.
13 years ago. And Sean, I still get people that tweet me all the time saying they love the movie.
Because you look like we shot it last year. You look the same as you were 13 years ago. So
This is why I love you so much. Sean, tell everybody what drew you to this project where you were like, I've got to make this movie.
I'm a closet rock star.
Yes,
in
you
high
are.
school, played guitar, and in college, and I was in when I was in my 20s, I was in an Irish band that we'd play Irish rebel music. So any script that comes across my desk that has music in it, I want to be a part of. And Bratz was one of them. Raise Your Voice, and now Mighty Oak. It's just what I love to do, because secretly I like to always have guitars on the set and pianos on the set and just play, and it just makes it so much fun. But it's because I love music. And then I met Tommy, and I'm like, let me see if this kid can, really do it. And he came into my office and he started to play and just jam, and I'm just like, whoa.
Where did this kid come from?
Little, and he had this quality about him that I went, man, if we could capture that quality, because I know he hadn't acted a lot by that point, but I go, if we could capture it, we're going to have a really good movie. And somehow over the intervening months, we pulled it all together, and he delivered. So
he sure did.
You and the rest of our amazing cast, we made a pretty cool little movie.
I love that. And then also, you were saying in an interview, and I want you to tell everybody about this, about how a lot of us who were in this movie were just, you picked up your phone and made a phone call, right? People you've worked with before.
That's what I love about that. I've been fortunate to work with a lot of great actors. So when you read a script and you go, oh, they'd be perfect for this, or they'd be perfect for that. And so that's what we did. We just picked up the phone, and luckily you were on the other end of it. And that just made it very, very cool. And I knew also that you were musical. I don't know if you remember from the days with Brass, you were like doing music videos, and all of this stuff. And I was going, this, even though it's not the music part of it, Janelle could just totally rock this part. And we even added the music part into it, because I just said, we got to keep music alive just for everybody. I just love live music.
Yes, I love that. And you had worked with Carlos and Alexa before.
Yes, I did.
Right.
That was cool. That was Spare Parts.
Spare Parts. And Carlos said it was his first movie as well.
I think so. I mean, he had done a TV series that was amazing. And obviously she had done a lot of movies. But when I met him, I didn't know they knew each other.
That is so crazy. I love the story.
What if you're going to be working with Alexa Vega? And he like starts laughing, and he goes, well, you don't know. And I went, no, I don't know. And he goes, we're engaged. And I'm like, whoa, or we're dating. I'm not even sure at that point what it was, but I was like, I had no idea. So
that is so crazy. I love it. And then also with Raven, right? You directed her in That's So Raven.
That's So Raven, yeah.
Called her.
She's great. The TV series, I think starting like in 2001 or 2002, and overall there was 100 episodes, and I just never had so much fun. I'd never directed sitcoms before, and that's like a play a week. And it's so fun to start on a Monday reading, and then she was just, her talent was up until Friday night, and the live audience had to do it. Such a talented actor, and I'm so excited to work with her. And I knew she was doing a show at the time we were our movie.
Yeah.
And I took a chance and called her, and we worked it out. She went to her table read on Raven.
She is just incredible. Oh, Sean, did I lose? There you are. Uh-oh. I don't know why it's cutting in and out. Can you still see me, Sean? Ah. Oh, can I? Yeah, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Oh no. Here, I'm gonna try you one. Somebody commented on my concentration face, and it was extreme because I was trying to understand why he was cutting in and out. Okay, I'm gonna get him back. 1 second. There he is again. Hopefully this will be better, guys. Here we go. Yeah, you guys couldn't hear him. Okay, I'm reading your comments. Okay, well, hopefully this one will be better. We love our director. We want to hear what he has to say. Let's see. Hopefully the connection is still there. Okay, while we're waiting for him, I just want to say how much I love this movie. It's a very special movie to me. It's got so much heart to it. The script came to me at a very difficult time. My husband and I were coping with a traumatic loss at the time, and this script came to me right when we were in the thick of it. And this movie really tackles dealing with trauma, but also the hope of coming out the other end and still having the most beautiful things come to you in the most unlikely of places. I cried through the whole script, and I felt so inspired by it. And I hope that you guys feel the same way when you watch it. Okay, I don't know why I can't get him. Let me try it one more time, add, and see if that works. It says that Sean is unable to join. I don't know why. Let me try it one more time. Uno mas, guys. Bear with me just for a few more minutes. Oh, I don't know why I can't get him back. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try one more time. So sorry, guys. Okay, it says Sean is unable to join. I'm so sorry. Sean, I love you. Thank you so much. It was so wonderful working with you again. I love this movie so much. Everybody go watch it. On that note, I still have 10 minutes with you guys. So do you have any questions for me that I can answer? Hopefully about this movie. My sister loves me. I love you, sister. Thank you for watching. Okay, well, I'll just tell you a little bit about what I love about my character while I'm waiting for some questions to come in. I think Gina, love you, Sean. Sorry I wasn't able to get you back. I think the thing that I love the most about Gina is how raw she is with her emotions. Everything she feels is right on her sleeve. What movie? Mighty Oak movie. It's on digital now. Go watch it. Anyway, what I love about Gina Jackson, she says exactly how she feels, no matter what she believes in. Even if people think she's crazy, she fights for her belief 100%. She is extremely strong, even when she thinks she's not. Even in her deepest, darkest moment, she still somehow picks herself up off the floor and continues on. And I do find that inspiring. I think when she loves somebody, when somebody's a part of her family, she would die for them. And I love that about her. And for that reason, she's one of my favorite characters I've ever gotten to play. Sweet Tommy Reagan asked me what my favorite scene was. Well, my favorite scene was actually my scene with Tommy. We were speaking about it earlier. I don't want to give it away, but it's a very sad scene where our two characters are dealing with something very difficult. And we've really come to love each other, and it's just a very heart-wrenching scene. And oh my goodness, Tommy was so good and so emotional, and it was all real emotion, and it brought something out of me that I wouldn't have been able to bring out with any other actor. I really truly feel that, because I love Tommy so much and I feel so protective of him in real life. So seeing him break down like that and be so sad and helpless and lost and hopeless just broke my heart. So that scene, to me, every time I watch it, is so hard to watch Tommy go through that. And I just think he is so wonderful. Any other questions? Somebody wants to know, when does it come out? It's actually out. It's on digital right now. You can get it on Apple TV, Amazon Prime, Google Play, and some Vudu, and some others. Let's see. Oh, there's a good question. What was the biggest challenge you think you faced putting into your character? I think just the trauma of losing her best friend in the entire world, having her whole world ripped from her. And then worrying about having to go through it again, the possibility of losing somebody else that she loves again. You know, life is hard. We are going to lose people. We have, it's traumatic and it's hard, but you gotta risk it. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm trying to say is, you can keep yourself in a deep depression, which Dina does for about 10 years, and not risk ever loving anybody ever again, or having a relationship with anybody ever again, because it's easier to just keep yourself closed off. Or you can risk it and you can open yourself up again to people and relationships and the possibility of heartbreak. And when you do that, you open yourself up to the most beautiful experiences. And it's scary to let that wall down, but when you do that, you let in so many beautiful things. And that's what I love about this movie. And I think that was the most challenging part for my character, was portraying all of that, portraying the hope that also comes with the tragedy. Because life is like that, you know, you get a little bit of both. Let's see. Any more questions, you guys? I got a few more minutes with you. I love you guys. I'm seeing all of your comments. Thank you so much. Has anybody seen it? Anybody seen the movie? Want to tell me your favorite part? Please. Somebody wants to know if I have future projects. Well, I do have the To All the Boys I've Loved Before 3 coming out, I think sometime early next year. So look for that. I hope I have some To All the Boys fans watching. I really, really specifically love the third movie because you get a lot of sister time. And one thing that I really loved about the To All the Boys script is how close the family is. I have a sister who, maybe she's still watching, maybe she's not. I don't know. Melissa, holler if you're still watching. My sister is my best friend. She was my Margot. I just felt really connected to that. So I'm excited to show you guys a lot more of the Covey sisters. Also, I am going to be coming out with a Hallmark Christmas movie in this December. And I'm super excited because I've never done a Hallmark movie before. I've never done a Christmas movie before, but I'm really excited. We have the wonderful Jeremy Jordan playing with me, and Marisol, I'm going to say her name wrong. I'm so sorry. I haven't met her yet, but I know she's wonderful. Marisol Nichols. So I know PLL fans and Riverdale fans are shaking because we're having a little cross through. So that'll be fun. So that's what I am doing next. Hope everybody's staying safe and staying happy. And this is a really good movie to watch right now. I really feel that. It's just got so much heart to it. It's uplifting. You can watch it with your entire family. Everybody will love it. I watched it with my parents. They definitely cried. They definitely laughed. You can get it on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Vudu, Google+. It will be available on DVD, I believe, September 8th. If I'm giving wrong information, I'm sorry, and I will correct it later, but I'm pretty sure it's September 8th, which is my wedding anniversary, so that's cool. But yeah, look, so there's me with blue hair and a pierced nose, and there's my sweet little tomcat when he was 10 years old, and it's just, I love this movie. Oh, hi, Daryl. He cried while watching the movie. That makes me, I mean, I hate to say it makes me happy that you cried, but like, we did our job then. We want to touch you with this movie. We want to move you. So, yeah. So everyone go watch Mighty Oak. That's it for my time with you. I am going to open my Paramount box. This is really hard with one hand, you guys. Oh my God. And I'm going to pop my popcorn, and I'm going to continue to watch the movie and probably cry. So I hope that you guys go do the same. Thank you so much for joining me for this hour. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for your love, and please go watch this movie. I really think that you're going to love it. And thank you to my beautiful cast and our director for joining, and Paramount for this opportunity. We are so grateful. Love you guys. Bye-bye.